Good afternoon, chat. It's not something I get to say all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Joey, I did, I guess. Also, I'm literally deciding to put off playing the new rallies for the first time because of this series. Like, I'm just going to save it for when I get around to Mario Kart World in this series itself. Now, chat, I know we had a bit of some raging going on with Super Mario Kart. But you want to know something? Mario Kart 64, it may be a game I haven't really played before, but I'm sure it'll be better than the crappiness that is Super Mario Kart. Welcome to Mario Kart. Alright, let's see. Well, I mean, since everything's the same, and like I said with the first few, since they don't have, like, necessarily unlockables, it won't really matter which one we go through, so I'll probably just go ahead and go through 50cc just to, you know. Actually, maybe 100cc would be better. We'll do 100cc. But, like, when we get to Double Dash and Wii is when I'm gonna start, like, putting in effort towards, like, completing the games because they actually have unlockables, whereas, these games don't. But yeah, so we got 4 cups. Let's do it. Got Luigi Raceway, Moo Moo Farms, Koopa Troopa Beach, and Calamari Desert. Now, for reference, I never really played Mario Kart 64. Oh wow, I actually got the boost. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh dear, I gotta get used to the finickiness of the controls. Mamma mia! Of course. Okay, that again. Why are these delayed? Like why are the things delayed there? That's interesting. Alright, now we gotta catch up to Peach. Again, with like these early games, I'm not too worried about placement. Like I'll be honest, like I am not at all worried about placement here. Like as long as I get top 3, that's really all that matters to me. And it's like, especially since uh, we can't rank out in this game, unlike OG. I mean, I guess there's still no points quite there, or in the lower rankings, so maybe you can still rank out. I don't know. Ah, I burnt out. Get him. That's gonna come back to bite me. Yep, knew it. Yeah, that figures. Bro, what is with the red shells this game? Yeah, we're not getting out of this. Yeah, Peach is too far ahead. I just have to accept taking second. Three, two, one, go. Okay, clearly grabbed an item there, but sure. Dude, what is with the lack of item grabs here? Oh, I could have gotten the shortcut there. And you know what? I still might. Alright, lap 2. I could still do this. I wish I could, you know, actually grab an item when I'm clearly going into one, you know? Wish that was a thing. Do you mind, dude? Alright, final lap. Sadly, I'm gonna have to go the old-fashioned way. I could have saved that, but really did not want to risk it. That is such a cheap, way to, just pretty much guarantee yourself first. Of course, I absolutely bit it. I should have known. Should have known that. Of course. Okay, we just barely beat Mario. Who knew trying to go for fun ways would cripple you so bad? Three, 2, 1, go! See, like, playing through the entire Mario Kart series is actually gonna make, like, games like 8 Deluxe feel, like, a lot more, nostalgic, I guess. Because, like, now that I'm, like, replaying through the entire Mario Kart series, like, I'm getting to experience the original versions of these tracks, and so, like, I will get to, I will get to like go into the modernized versions of the tracks and be like, oh, hey, so that's what they changed. I don't know. It gives kind of a new feel, a new motivation for it. Not to mention, yeah, just like I literally was replaying through Mario Kart Wii on my trip to Illinois, and I was just like, dude, I want to replay through the entire Mario Kart series. Like that'd be kind of fun. Ah, delayed reaction. Crap. You want to do retro achievements of old Mario Karts at some point? That would be kind of cool, honestly. I've thought about looking into like what the retro achievements are for Wii, because I feel like Wii's has probably got like a unique like set of them. Because I mean, practically Wii, I'm looking forward to because I'm gonna try to go for 100% in that game, which is like, you know, unlocking all of the characters and carts and stuff in that game. And a lot of that involves like doing time trials to where you get every single expert staff ghost to appear. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, no, I do not think we're winning today. Peach is definitely too far ahead. And I missed an item, which cripples me badly. So yeah, no, we're taking third. That's unfortunate. I think that still keeps me in first, though. We has 200? Wow. That's crazy. Do any of them have to do with, like, online or anything like that? Like, or I guess, like, getting the points that you get online or something? Because that'd be interesting. Oops. You know, chat, what we also could do is go a step further with Mario Kart, and, we could go a step further after Mario Kart Wii and do Mario Kart Wii Custom Tracks Grand Prix. God, that would make this series take forever. Bum 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 ba dum bum dum bum bum bum. I always find it funny that Mario Kart 64 is 2D sprites on a 3D plane. There's no online ones, but some look ass. Oh lord, it's probably like get first on like or get first or stay in first for like the longest on like mirror mode or something. Oh, there's character specific ones. Ew. Honestly, I could see one of them being like beat Rainbow Road with a baby character because baby characters have less weight, which means they get knocked around by the bigger characters more often. Dude, what is with these... What is with the red shells in this game? But like, yeah, like genuinely I could see that being one of them because that would make trying to get first with a baby character harder with like Rainbow Road because like it's easy to get knocked off. Dude, these red shells are kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. Wow. See, this is an item that should come back. The 5 bananas. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I saw you got, I saw you dropped the supercut. Worst thing is hitting 5 people with 1 star. Yeah, you'd pretty much have to stay in, like, you'd have to try to stay in the middle area and hope you get a star. Either that or start at the back, hope you get a star, and then try to move your way to the middle, because the middle is where you're gonna find the most people. Ah, crap. I just left myself defenseless. I was trying to get an item box and it wasn't working. That'll get many views be like, yeah, that's a victory lap sort of vid for game series wrap up. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to, like, drop a supercut of a series you've been working on, because, like, it was, it gives something that, like, people can just sit in the background and listen to, as opposed to, like, needing to go through and click every video. Like, they can just, you know, play every video one after the other. That's literally like, you know, Chugga still has his parts 1 through 6 of Stick It to Sticker Star, but I will still go through and listen. I will just listen to the supercut, because it just goes one right after the other. You're super excited to get back to grinding plats and retro achievements after SGDQ. That's good. That's good. That's how you should feel. Dude, I can't wait to see this in Mario Kart DS. That, and I think 7. I think sure. I think this. I think this level's in Mario Kart 7. Took small break for the last few weeks, not including Toy Story 3. Well, Toy Story 3 had a bit of a different purpose behind it. Yeah, I still need to get back to editing the I still need to get back to editing the Kingdom Hearts 3 Platinum video. I just haven't found the motivation. Then, like, right now, recording wise, I'm like nearly done with the base game of Xenoblade 3 finally, so like I want to be able to focus on getting that done, and maybe even getting Xenoblade 3 as a whole done before like I put my focus onto other things. But I don't know. It's also just like Platinum Vids is just like really, because I want to structure it in a way that like I can go through and record dialogue and or like record commentary that would like reflect it, I guess. I don't know. I am sucking major butt this round. Like, it's just, it's hard. I definitely applaud you for being able to do to do it, because like I can do regular editing because I've already recorded the commentary, but I feel like the way I'm structuring this, because I want to have the visual there to help me like kind of make some commentary for it. Yeah. So wait, do you like edit it? Do you like edit it and then record commentary and then edit again? Because if that's so, then maybe I should try doing that. That might actually benefit me more. Because that's the thing, is like just the length of trying to, the length of trying to like edit down everything and show the trophies and everything is like where I'm struggling a little bit with the motivation, because it's just such a long vid. It's gonna be such a long, I guess not such a long video, but like the editing portion is gonna be very lengthy because there's just so many streams, and I think even like there's some of those streams literally only pop like one or two trophies per stream. Because like once we get through the main story, it's like there's just so much to do to pop a bunch of trophies that like we spend some time without even getting a single one. But it's like everything is working towards those trophies. You know what I'm surprised nobody's gotten yet? Surprised nobody's gotten a blue shell yet. Oh, come on. Just ran over one of my own. Fuck you, Wario. Oh, I was gonna be upset if I didn't take first there. That would have been stupid. It'd be like an 8-hour session and like 3 trophies pop. Cough cough power wash. Yeah. Low games as well, you end up cutting out 95% of the cleanup. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to show like I'm going to show like a good chunk of cleanup like for Kingdom Hearts 3, and like the fact that like some of the things we are doing in cleanup does work towards the plats and stuff like that, but like, I'll definitely cut out the fluff of, you know, figuring out which, or why these, certain objectives are not popping, and, you know, because I literally remember sitting there trying to figure out, like, how to make certain, like, monsters in the gummy ship missions pop, because they're the ones that have the trophy, and I just couldn't make it happen. Oh man, it's Mario Raceway! I can't wait to get to this one in Mario Kart Wii. Here we go! Wow! Also like how, like, grass slows you down, but not to the extent that, like, other games do. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna run straight into that. That sucked. Peach, I would not recommend. I told you. DK, I would also not recommend. Dude, I am sucking major booty. I need to catch up to Mario and Wario, but it's like everybody else is catching up to me and it feels like I'm not making any headway. Move, Peach! Oh my lord. How is Bowser getting that far ahead? Dude, I am sucking major ass. Like, this is terrible. Oh yeah, you remember how you like Mario Raceway? Yeah, no. Nice try, though. That sucked. You've mostly been doing shorter ones aside from Indiana Jones, Ghost of Tsushima, and Power Wash. Well, I mean, kind of helps to be able to get like a plat or two out a month. Helps to do the shorter ones. I just barely beat Mario. That's unfortunate. It's sometimes so funny to see how long it takes for people to, send, like, uh, to respond to or accept friend requests, because then you just, like, forget that you even sent them a friend request. Okay. But it means I have less platinums I'm truly proud of. Yeah. It's definitely like why like I oddly enough, as much as like Xenoblade has been, you know, somewhat exhausting just because like I want to work on other things, and I have been, thankfully. Like I definitely have balanced things out, but like I don't regret doing Xenoblade 3 because I love doing my long LPs, and like they just give me like something cool to do every so often. But like yeah, it definitely makes it to where like I don't really go back to it all that much. And like I'm proud of my long LPs, but it's like I also just don't ever see myself going back to redo them if I want to redo something, whereas like Skyward Sword and other ones, like, you know, those would be something I'd be willing to go back to because it won't last me as long as these have. And it's like I want people to understand when I say that last as long as like you guys may only get the you know, short version of what I have to do towards these videos. Like Like I spend like more time on a lot of these longer LPs than what the videos actually say. It's like Xenoblade 2 literally was over 200 hours of gameplay that I had to record. Not to mention grinding for Ursula's quest. You know, technically I have a star, so I should be going faster than most of the CPUs, but yet somehow the CPUs are just catching up to me. Like, while I have a star. You see where that doesn't make sense? And of course I missed the item because it didn't pop in fast enough. It's like, how does Bowser get that far ahead when literally he wasn't that far ahead before? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I hate rubber banding in this game. Actually, rubber banding in any Mario Kart, quite frankly, I hate it all. Rubber banding should never be a concept. I don't know how that gets made in game development, but like that shit in a kart racer needs to stop. Cause see, like now you just saw Bowser, like you can see Bowser there, and then like he just disappears. It's like, what kind of items does he roll in first place when logically he should not have an item in first place that should benefit him offensively. It should be only defensively. And so, like, how is he getting this far ahead? I don't get it. And then, like, the stupid red shells just, like, try to target him on the other side of a wall. And it's, like, all because he's just on the other side of the wall, and so they're just, like, their first homing instinct is to go to the wall. It's so dumb. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. And there we go. I just got Mario Karted. Wonderful. That's ridiculous. That's a rough start. Oh no, I guess you actually do get you do get freaking whatchamacallit in this game. You do rank out. It's just not as crippling as in Super Mario Kart, where you only have 3 lives to actually retry with. You can retry as many times as you want, it looks like. Yeah, whoa. Where are these red shells going, dude? And of course I missed an item. Of course I missed an item again. These controls are stiff as hell. Okay, final lap. Do 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 do. Dude, I do not get this. How? How is it that, one, I lose all my momentum like that? Two, that Mario just, like, gains so much momentum there that, like, he just gets ahead, even though I clearly was way farther in the lead. Like, it makes no sense. It's like, at least make it make sense. Because, like, now I'm taking second because Mario just decided, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, do that. That's so stupid. They cheat in this game? Yeah. It's ridiculous. Not to mention, like, you know, and this is something that irritated me about Super Mario Kart, is that the item balancing in this game with CPUs is ridiculous. Or in these games with the CPUs is ridiculous, because in Super Mario Kart, you'd have Mario in like second or first or second place, and he'd roll a star, but yet I don't roll a star. How does that work? Like, make that make sense. Here we go. Wow. And of course, I get hit by a penguin. Like I said, the AI literally cheats. It's coded this way, which is stupid. That's so stupid. So stupid. Oh, come on! Fuck you, penguins. You know what? I think you deserve Mario throwing you off a cliff. And of course, I use up all my items so I can get a new one, and then I just miss it. Bro. What the? Okay, sure. Whatever. There's your first place star. Well, I mean, technically I was in second when I rolled it. But I mean, that was barely a first place, too. Toad was literally on my ass. Like, I only beat him by like half a second. Thankfully, though, Toad taking second does put me in a good position. Oh, man. Oh, Royal Raceway. Oh, on N64. This brings me back. There was this... So... I have a church scenario to tell with this map. So when I was younger, my sister and I, when we lived at lived at my dad and grandma's for like a period of time, something that we did was we went to a youth group at the church that my dad and Xander's mom used to go to. And at this youth group we did that one night, we had like this lesson that had to do specifically with like playing Mario. They had three of us play Mario Kart. One of us was told something, I guess. I don't remember exactly what the whole scenario was. I just remember like one of us was told something. I was not one of those people, and so like some of us were still playing Mario Kart when the person who knew about what was being done was like they went and did what needed to be done. And I remember this track because like I kept getting stuck on the edge of the ramp here and kept getting like last. It was terrible. Dude, why is that a thing? Why? Oh, come on. Bro, Royal Raceway sucks. Like, I have a good memory with this, but this sucks. Maybe that's why, it's because the sharp turns was what made me fall off the edges here. How are you going faster than me? It makes no sense. We're all going the exact same speed. Like, make it make sense. Oh, come on. Okay. Okie dokie, Corbin. Bowser's Castle. Bro! You kidding me? Dude, come on. Welcome back, Corbin. Okay, Chad, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll get into the special cup, and then we'll be able to move on to Double Dash. Ow. Piss. Okay. I am back, chat. Alright. So just one more cup to go. We got DK's Jungle Parkway, Yoshi Valley, Banshee Boardwalk, and Rainbow Road. All of these have come back in some form or another. I think Banshee Boardwalk came back in DS. That or 7. It was one of the handheld ones, I think, that Banshee Boardwalk ended up coming back in. Fuck you, Yoshi. And of course, DK steals my item because somehow he just has to cheat his way in front of me. When clearly we're going the same speed. I mean, it makes absolutely tons of sense. And I love missing an item through no fault of mine as a player. It's perfect. DK, fuck off, dude. Like, genuinely, your speed is ridiculous. Come on, dude. That's so dumb. Grab an item, Luigi. Yeah, Yoshi's taking this one. I can't with this game, bro. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in second. Bitchy boardwalk. This looks like a pretty short level compared to the rest of them. Oh, of course I took a dive first. Come on, dude. God, this... Oh. And of course I don't dive into the water because God forbid, you know? Dude, I'm using a mushroom. How are you going the same speed as me when you literally had a banana? Make your game make sense, Nintendo. How did he get so far ahead like that? Like, I don't get it. He was not like that before. Literally my last chance to remotely get first is probably going to be Rainbow Road. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to win first place in Rainbow Road in order to even remotely come in first. Rainbow Road's like literally going to be the longest course. Or it is the longest course in this game because it's 3 laps of long. I will say I do like N64 Rainbow Road better than like its counterpart on 8 because like it has all the faces of the characters. I think that's like a really neat touch. Of course. Again, homing should not work like that. The fact that it does shows a problem with your game, and how it got past QA testing is beyond me. Ah, look, the first blue shell that I have ever seen. Bro, what? What hit me? Fuck off, game. I'm gonna rank out, is what's gonna happen. Of course, especially if I don't get an item like that. It's wonderful. Of course, maybe if Bowser's hitbox wasn't so godforsaken big that it'd take my item. And of course, because of course, and what hit me? Like, there's no reason why Bowser should have thwacked me like that without any item. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Mario Kart 64, it's better than Super, but not by much. It still has a lot of the same flaws. And even more bullshit. It's like, at least Super has... Are you kidding me? I'm gonna rank out on literally the longest cup, or the longest track in the game. Oh my lord, I couldn't do anything about that. Fuck off! I'm literally not gonna be able to catch up, and then I'm probably gonna take third, yeah, because, you know, that makes total sense. Annoying. Yeah, I think I'm getting second at most. Yep. If Yoshi had won that, or like just another CPU outside of Yoshi, and DK would have gotten maybe third still, I might have been able to beat Yoshi, but alas, not today. Bro, are you kidding me? It's like literal proof of like how she gets away with this shit and just does more stupid shit. Apparently Extra Emily is doing a stream now where she's like hitchhiking. Make that make sense. Yeah, so, well, we beat Mario Kart 64. And alas, GameCube NSO does not have Double Dash, so I have to boot up, forgetting whatchamacallit. To boot up Dolphin to emulator to get it running. I have a physical copy of. I have a physical copy of Mario Kart Double Dash. I just don't want to boot up my Wii. And I feel like I'd probably get better results from PS4 controller controls on Mario Kart. But yeah, no, she's apparently doing a hitchhiking home challenge where she's going from she's lost in Texas, I guess. I don't know. So she's pretty much going from Texas to LA, I imagine. And hitchhiking the way there, which I think is stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like unique ideas, but the fact that she did this shit, is doing this shit after what has transpired, is just kind of stupid.
Somebody's got to go over and get your grandma and bring her over here to get her car. And like now, as long as we get a message that he'd have to drive Grace's car, your grandma wouldn't even be able to get up into the truck. So I'm waiting for a text from your mother.
Okay. I swear it's like I do stuff and I want to do other things to prevent other things, and of course I'm just made to do fucking other things again. May not even make it to Mario Kart Double Dash chat. Hate to say it. What the hell? I downloaded the right thing, didn't I? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check something here. Okay, and I'm gonna go to my ROMs folder. I'm gonna see if this is any better. So I thought this would give me what I need, but I guess not. Okay, and then we'll Guess we'll delete the NKit version. Okay, I don't like that one. Okay, at least that is set up. Yes.
Jason, can you use your car to go get your grandma so that she can get her car? I know, so you see it now, your grandma's getting ready, so everything's all set up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it, Chad. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. As much as I would love to keep the stream going.
Okay, it's a go. You need to head out as soon as possible because your grandma's getting ready.
Okay.
And then you need to hurry up. You gotta be back here by 5. So.
All right. Yeah. So sorry for the short stream, Chad. I just sadly can't do it because I have to go take care of stupid shit. Because it's just my life. I do stuff and then try to line things up so I can help out later on, and it just doesn't work out. So we'll do Double Dash next stream. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, Chad. Thanks for coming out as always. Sorry that this is so short and that, we can't really do much. Or that we didn't really do much other than complete 64. But I'll try not to make a habit out of, short streams like this. Just sadly this lines up, and of course I have to go do it because, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, chat. Good night. Or I guess, good afternoon. See you later.